Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave It Love. Leave It Love, the channel is a spiritual channel. I do return senders every day. I do them every day for the purpose of returning negative energies back. You know, people comment on this channel all the time, and someone commented on the video of Nigeria. They commented on the video of Nigeria, and it was this guy. They're just so awful. Is There's nothing good that I can say about Nigeria. I've never been there. Never been there. And then it's like anyone that I talk to that knows Nigeria, they don't have anything good to say either. So it's just like wow. But this person, it's like they're so evil. It's like you can't even say a person's name because and then they're gonna go and look the person up and see who that is, and then they're gonna start to attack that person. And it's just like wow, like you can't even be civil. You can't even be a regular. You can't even say anything because they're gonna sit there and they're gonna attack you. I don't care. They can attack me. They could try, and it's always gonna backfire because I'm stronger than them. All the attacks, all it did was just make me stronger. I am aware of the black magic that they do, that they're capable of doing. I'm aware of the covens, of the different covens, of the different families and different covens. It's just like, oh my God. And then they're all friends. So they all look for each other to help each other out to do a spell. I'm like, wow, like who does that? I guess in the USA it's just different. It's different. Like we don't live like that. But people's lifestyle is different. They have families, they have houses, they have their own shit. Everybody got their own shit. That's why I never talked about it because I've never been there. But I know each little house it has their own shit, whatever. This one in the video, it was like, oh my God, Nigeria, Bami Deli, Joseph Agri. It was a video about him is the cause of all the black magic. And good morning, welcome to Leave It Love. And turning an entire state against me because it was like the entire state of Nigeria is coming for me. It's like, wow, why are they coming for you? Who the fuck are you? I'm like, I've never been there, never been there. But when you meet a crazy person, that's what happens. So this person, how did you manage to cleanse yourself from that mess? But this is what she first wrote. I learned so much about those assholes. This is in Nigeria. Him sending you divorce papers was nothing but another way to connect with your energy. I had to learn all this stuff from them bastards. Like I had to learn too. I had to wake up. And I never responded to the divorce document. Like he sent it, but I never responded to it. I kept it. I still have it. Like it's still here, but it's like I don't respond. I have the actual marriage certificate. I have everything, but I don't respond. I don't write these I don't I'm on my business. I'm on my business. I'll be like, yo, I'm not there. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to care. I do not have to care. And it's like, I don't have to care. I don't have to do anything. I don't worry about it. It's like, that's how you overcome. You don't think about it. You don't worry about it. You don't stress about this shit because I am in the USA. I'm in the USA. This is Nigeria. It's a whole nother country. It's a whole nother state in another in another country. It's like I don't have to stress. I don't have to worry. I don't have to look at these people. I don't have to see them. I don't have to bump into them. Nothing. I don't think about it. I'm just aware. I am aware that they are doing negative work. Let me and then she wrote again, I'm with you on Nigeria. A so-called friend of mine introduced me to a prophet from Nigeria. He was the prophet from hell. So needless to say, I have nothing good to say about Nigerians. It's like these people, they just make you hate not even hate. It's like it just make you have nothing good to say about a Nigerian. Like I have nothing good to say about Nigeria. All they want is money. All they want is your money. They want to sacrifice you. They want to do money rituals. They want to drain you from your energy, your good energy. Because you got good energy. You got good luck. You are like a star. You're like all this good energy. Then these demons, they see you and they all want to come and they all want to get a piece of you. So they go and tell their friends, and then it's just like a whole group of people, and it's like, what the fuck? I've never been there, but all these people know of you, and they all want to do stuff to you to hurt you, and they don't know who you are. Like they don't know who you are. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know your life. They don't know nothing about you, but they want to sit here and play with your spirit. That's what how Nigerians are. They want to play with your spirit and act like they've known you forever. Like you don't know me. I've never been there. That's the whole thing. I've never been there. And when it comes to spiritual things, it's spiritual. So it's like you can't see it. You can't prove it. Rituals are done. Nobody knows what you did. Only people that are going to know are the people that's there. Those are the people that know, but nobody else knows what the fuck you did. You know, I can sense things. I know things. Like it's gonna come to me. Like I'm gonna know. You doing something with my name. You doing something with my picture. You doing something. You got a little doll. You got a little doll. That doll. That doll one day is gonna walk up and just beat the shit out of you. But whatever. This is all spiritual things. They make movies about spiritualism. They make movies about voodoo, hoodoo, and all this stuff is real. They would not be making movies about this if it wasn't real. And it's just, I'm one person. And then I'm talking about it. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. It's like, I'm going to defend myself, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do for myself, cleanse myself, and protect myself and my family. But I make these videos and I come online and I talk about it, and then people comment. They comment. They have experienced the same kind of things. They have nothing good to say about Nigerians, but it's not to bash them, because I've never been there. I've never been there. So I can't say. I just know a certain type. A type. A type. The false prophet types, the fake babalao types, the ones that are young and want to act like they're somebody and they're nobody. But they want to act like they somebody. They want to act like they have power. They want to act like they can do something to you and hurt you and take over your life, and the destiny swap. And I'm like, wow, like I'm just trying to be cool with you, and this what you doing? This what you doing? It's like, say fucking less. Say less, because I'm going to defend myself. And then it's like, once you know where the work is coming from, it's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. When you choose to do a return to sender, all it's gonna do is gonna return the energy back. That's all a return to sender does. That's the entire purpose of doing the return to senders. I do them every day to return the energy back. I'm not doing anything to anyone. I don't know anyone's name. It's a bunch of people in different houses, everybody, the neighbors, and all of them come together and sit there and do a ritual. That's what they do. And I'm like, how can people, I don't know, like I'm in the city. I don't we different. We mind our business. It's like shit is going on. Somebody getting fucked up down the block. Like, you're not gonna walk down the block and try to help them. You're gonna mind your business and go the other way. Like, that's just how it is over here. Like, nobody cares what the hell you got going on. Like, nobody fucking cares. But when you go to other places in the world, I don't understand, like, why do they care? Why? It's like, you can focus on yourself. You can open up a business. You can open up you can do something for yourself. but they want to put all their energy and all their focus on one person. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why? What's the purpose? And it's all energy. It's all power. It's energy manipulation. They're trying to put fear in you. Fear is a low vibration. Fear is double energy. When you're fearful, when you're confused, that's all a low vibration, and that is double energy. So with you, when you're with the person and you're confused and you're uneasy and you're unsure, yeah, that's double energy. You know that's double energy. Like, God is not going to confuse you. God is straightforward. God is going to tell you what it is. You're going to get your messages. It is what it is. If you don't want to listen to the message, then bad things happen. That's just how it goes. God is not going to lie to you. God is not going to play with you. God is not going to make you afraid and sit there and play all these little games with you. God is not going to do that. He's going to tell you what the fuck it is. Like, oh, you got to get away from this person. You better get away. Something bad is going to happen. I get my warnings to get away from people. I block, I delete. I don't. I get away. I'm being told to get away. I get away. I don't try to talk about anything. I don't try to understand anything. It Once I get my message, I will. Nah, I'm out. Like, I tell you what the fuck is going on. You hear it, you don't hear it. I don't care. All I had to do was just get it out. Once I get that message out, then I'm okay. It's like, then I'm all right. Then it's like I'm free from whatever the fuck it is. Like, it's not bothering no more. So I have to get it out. I would wake up in the mornings and I'm on here early in the mornings, and it's because the message is there and I have to get it out. Or it's just going to be on my mind on my day. And then I give the message and then it's gone, and then I forget the message. It's because it's not on my mind. But when I have a message and I have to give it, I have to give the message, and then it's like I feel better after I let that out. It's like, oh my god, I let it out. I let it out. I talked about this shit, but I'm just like, wow. This is just one person, and they were probably traumatized. They were probably went through so much things. I'm with you on Nigeria. A so called friend of mine introduced me to a prophet from Nigeria. He was a prophet from hell. They're all from hell. They're all double worshippers. They're all evil. They're all like, they don't help you. They'll sit there. Once you go to them, they're going to play like they're going to help you and they're a godly person. They sitting there and they're doing double worship. This person has nothing good to say about Nigerians. I don't have anything good to say either. Babalaos are worse. Those false prophets, they're the absolute worst. And I'm not the only person that they sit there and they did work on or they tried to sabotage. They probably killed so many people already. They probably did a whole bunch of stuff to people in their own country, their own neighbors, their own brothers and sisters, and they don't care. They don't care about a human's life. God is not like that. God cares about how you treat people. How you treat people does matter. So it's like whatever they do is not from God. God is not like that. God loves everybody, and God would never allow for you to hurt your brother or your sister, your neighbor, your children. God is not going to allow that. That's a sin. That's like, oh my God, like, how could you do this? These people just do it because that's their way of life. That's the way they brought up. That's the way it is. And I'm just like, wow, like, how can they be like this? But this is how they are. Everyone is like that. Everyone is like that. I have went to so many different babalaos, and they all do the same thing. They all do the same kind of work. They all try to attack you. They all try to do stuff to you, make your life hard. And you're supposed to be helping them. How can you help them if you're making the person that's helping you struggle and go through a difficult time? How can they help you? It's like you're biting the hand that feeds you, biting the only person that can help you in this life, and you want to ruin them, you want to sabotage them, you want to kill them. What's your purpose? What are you going to get? You're going to be rich, you're going to be successful, you're going to be famous. Like, this is what they think. Is like, I don't understand. If you're the only person that can take them to success, why would you get rid of the person that can take you to success? The only person that can help you, the only person that can help you move forward, and you try to eliminate them. What do you think is going to happen to you? Everything is going to go to shit for you. Nothing's going to go well for you. Everything's going to be bad for you. You curse yourself. You curse yourself because you try to attack someone that is helping you. They're helping you. They're being good to you, and you want to attack them. What's going to happen? They Nothing's going to happen to them. They're going to overcome whatever they have, whatever you put them through, they're going to overcome it. But what happens to the person that did all this to them? Their life is ruined. They are cursed. People die. They struggle. They go through poverty. They go through chaos. Everybody's fighting. Nobody's getting along. They're gonna have problems every day, every day, every day. I just wanted to talk about it because it's not. I'm not bashing the country, but the country and the people. They made it this way. Never had to be this way, but they made it this way. They made other people think negatively of the entire country. So I make my video, but then there's a whole bunch of other people that can have something negative to say about the country, and I'm just like, wow, like, that's not what I wanted, but it's spiritual. You connect with the message, and other people can relate. They can resonate. They understand the shit that these Nigerians do, and not all of them are like this. Some of them actually care about themselves, and they want to be successful. They want to be athletes. They want to work. They want to do something with their lives. But then there's others that will get into covens, and they'll do devil worship. They'll get into Ifa, and they'll sit there and they'll attack their brothers and sisters, and they think that they're going to be blessed. Those people are cursed. All of them are cursed. And it's like, and you have to get away from them, because anytime I got with Babalawo to help me, everything went to shit. Everything went bad. Everything was bad. Nothing good ever happened. I don't have it. Nothing good that ever happened. And it's from 2019 until now. And then even now, speaking to one now, trying to be cool, and it's like, and they do the same shit. It's like nothing ever changes, and I'm just like, wow, they still the same. Evil people never change. They're gonna be evil forever. They're gonna be evil forever. They are cursed. They're not gonna have a good life. They die young. They look awful. It's all from the black magic. The black magic is a curse. They curse themselves. They're trying to curse a person. The person grows, they heal, they evolve, they overcome this shit. Like, I'm not gonna die from spell work. Like, no, I'm gonna overcome this. God is real. God covers me. God loves me. The ancestors love me. Breaking generational curses. I'm moving the bloodline forward. These people set their bloodline back. They set their bloodline back. If they're cursed, they're more cursed now. It's like, oh my God. Like, do they understand what they're doing to themselves? I don't think so. And it's like, this is why you cannot, witches. I'll say witches. Like, we wait until you're old enough, 16, 18, and then you teach them everything, or you have to learn on your own, because we all gonna go through shit. When you sit there and you teach a little kid how to do all kinds of evil, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do all kinds of evil, and then they're gonna think that you're too dumb to realize what the fuck that they're doing. Yeah, that's the little kid mentality. That's the little kid. I've been Little kids do that. They don't want to listen. They think they know everything. And then it's like, and you're trying to teach them and guide them. And you have to go through all this shit because they want to be stubborn and hard headed and they don't want to listen. And that's a little kid. That's normal behavior. Then you want to raise a little kid to be a little devil worshiper and do all this evil and hurt people. And you think that they're not gonna curse the family? Do you think that they're not gonna fuck up the bloodline? And you teaching them all this shit at a young age? Common sense is not so common, you know. Just because you're taught things at a young age doesn't mean that you're going to evolve. It doesn't mean that you're going to have the experience of a person that has been through some things. Just because you're learning this shit at a young age, that doesn't make you smart. That doesn't make you knowledgeable of the rules. That doesn't make you aware of what the fuck can happen if you do this, this, and that. You know, you just think that you can do it and that you're going to be okay. No, you're not going to be okay. You're going to be cursed. That's just how it is. That's the rules. That's the rules. That's how it goes. I was just taught, don't do this, don't do this, don't eat from people, don't drink from people, don't, no. Everything was fucking no. I wasn't allowed to sit there and do it. You know, it's like you just look at shit, you look at people, you look at how they live their life, you look at what happened to them. What happened to them? Oh, they done did a love spell, a breakup spell on somebody. They cursed themselves to be alone forever. That's what happened. That's why they by themselves. That's why they got all these kids by all these different men. Like, oh my God. Like, oh, that's what happened. You know, it's just bad. It's always bad. Nothing good ever comes from black magic. You think that you're gonna have a good life, and it's like you're cursed. You cursed. You cursed the bloodline. And then someone from the future has to come and break the curse because everyone that's here is fucking cursed. And someone has to come and figure out what's the curse, what happened, and then they break the curse. You know, all you had to do is be a good person and help people, but they chose to attack innocent people and cause harm to people. They curse themselves like that. That's how they curse themselves. How you break it, I don't know. Maybe when someone from the future comes and then they meet the same kind of person, instead of trying to have them all fucked up, actually help them. That's how you break the curse. That's how you free yourself. Is you actually help them instead of being an asshole and trying to abuse them. You know, but whatever. Everything is common sense, is logical. There's sense to the madness. There's sense to magic. It makes sense. You can't prove it. Can't prove it. Things just happen and you have to do things a certain way and then it breaks. When you speak your truth, it breaks curses. When you speak your truth, you're free because you let it out. You let it out. It's right here. And you're like, what the fuck? And it's like, you got to let it out. That's the only way you're going to feel better is when you let it out. You know, I get it too. When I get messages and I don't get the message, it's like I'm choking. And it's like, I have to get it out. Mind my business. Mind my business. I'm in the USA, but this is all spiritual stuff. Spiritual stuff. And then people want to come. It's like, you're not even from here. And then you want to sit here and you want to fuck with me. Like, you don't even know anything that I had to go through to get to where I am. But then they want to think that you don't know nothing because you're a female. Or I'm grown though. I'm 45. I'm grown. I may not look 45, but I'm grown. And I just don't understand, like, why would you ever come for someone? That's like me going for somebody in Ireland. I would never do that because that's where witchcraft is there. It's like Celtics and all. I would never go and sit there and do something to somebody from another country because you don't know what they do. And these people, they're just so, it's like, how can you be this dumb? Like, you don't know what people do. People from all over the world do different kind of things. You think that they don't know, but they know. They just call it a different name. That's all it is. Everybody from every country in the world knows how to do some shit. We just call it a different name. It's normalized. It's normalized. So it's normal behavior. And you don't understand what the fuck, why are you doing this? What's the purpose? Magic. They have their own special way of doing things that caters to their country. When you come here, we're Americans, so you think that we don't know anything. That's a dumb American. But that's why there's so many different cultures here. We can get into anything. You can get into anything, all different kind of religions. You can get into it if you want to. You speak to the right people, they will lead you to the right way, they'll lead you to the wrong way. But you got to pay attention. It's like, you know, everyone from every part of the world does something. Yes, there's God. We believe in God. Yes. But there's other things. There's other deities. There's other gods. But there is no God more powerful than the Almighty God. You can never give anyone more power than God, because God is not going to like that. you know? But it's like everyone, we all learn different. We all learn different. We all go through things different. We all experience things differently. And it's like you can't be naive or blind to people and their shit. It's like people come from different countries. You can't think that they don't know nothing because they not from where you from. Like, nah, they know some shit. They're just not gonna tell you. The same way you're not gonna tell them, they're not gonna tell you either. That's just how it goes. Like, and I never told anyone the spiritual stuff that I did, but I had to overcome all of this black magic. So I had to talk about it. I talk about it. I show myself now. I show myself and I show the shit that I do, you know? And it's not evil. It's to cleanse you. It's to help you. It's to protect you from this evil, because the people are going to do evil and then they're not going to tell you. They're going to play in your face and act like you don't know. And then your whole life is upside down and you're like, what the fuck? And it's because of who you have around. So you got to pay attention to the people you keep close to you. Pay attention. Just pay attention to everything that happens. Everything means something. I'm gonna come back and do the return of Sunders. Always leave with love. But it's like I just been. Someone commented about Nigeria, and I'm just like, wow, they did it to somebody else. They do it to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't talk about it because they're scared of them, because they're gonna do more black magic on them if they talk about it. I don't care. I'm a talk about it. I'm like, oh, you wanna play with me? I know how to cleanse myself. I know how to send the energy back. I know how to. It's not gonna affect my life. It's not gonna ruin my life. It's not gonna stop nothing. It's going to go back to you. Everything that they put out, everything that they throw in, it goes back to them. That's why you're not supposed to play in black magic. You're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to pray to God, praise God, thank God every day. That's why people, we go through things in life and you experience God and then they talk about God and they want to share the word of God. It's because they've been through some things and God saved them. Nobody else but God, Jesus Christ, the angel, somebody in the light came to them, and that's what happened. But I'm going to do the return of Sunders, because it's going to return the energy back. I'm going to cleanse myself. I'm going to cleanse myself every day. Cleanse myself. My splash is made to help you, to protect you, and keep negative energies away. That's all it's for, you know. Leave with love, leave with love. I'll be back and I'm going to do the return of senders. Always leave with love, stay positive, keep moving forward, mind your business. You know, whatever's going on in other people's life, that is not your problem. Mind your business. Leave with love. Bye.